I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN, joined by Cayle, the lead multiplayer designer here in Halo Infinite. Cayle, what map is this? And let's take us on a tour here.
Yeah, we're checking out streets. Here we are in the station spawn for one of the teams. And you can see right ahead of us, we've got a view right on a power weapon, right dead center of the map.
Now this room, so we've already got a little bit of verticality in here. We've got this little kind of platform that I'm sure factors into play in firefights fairly frequently.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can go ahead and explore this room if you like. And in the back of the room, you'll find a route that'll take you up to that balcony to your right.
All right, let's wander up there.
Yeah, so this is a asymmetric map. So the layout is different all over. And each team spawns in a slightly different part of the map. You got the other team spawning on the opposite side of the power weapon, and that's contested right off the break between both teams.
A shock rifle mounted on the wall here.
Yeah, so you can get up in this balcony here and take some sniper shots across the map, but there's very specific sight lines here that are constrained, and you see you've got these palm trees a bit in your view as well. So what you're able to contest from up here and who you're able to put shots on is very specific.
All right, so, and this is set in New Mombasa here, the New Mombasa Transit Authority. Very cool setting. Let's wander down here into the main street. A couple of spike grenades. So this is clearly not a large map. Would you say this is kind of an arena 4v4?
Yep, this is arena 4v4 space. And yeah, it's one of our medium to small maps. This map is playing really strong with our strongholds mode, as well as oddball as well.
Some fun art on the walls over here. And
yeah, if you explore the space, there's lots of really fun depth to the art that our team put together. Lots of fun little things to explore, and all the signs and all the different shops that are in this level, which is really fun to put together.
All right, so we're in the cafe area here. A pulse carbine on the wall.
Yeah, and as you go through these different areas, you're going to see those weapon racks on the walls with different weapons highlighted there.
Gotta love a vending machine that's got a heat wave in it.
Absolutely. And so here up on your left, you can see one of the pieces of equipment in your map all the way to your left side. And this is heading back towards the other team spawn. And so if you swap that out, you can pick up the drop wall.
All right.
So the opposing team spawns right where you are now here at the police station. And if we continue off this way, you can explore that space.
So the intention seemingly is everybody's going to rush that rocket launcher to kick things off.
Yeah, well, there's different decision-making going on here for the team. So you're going to have some of those powerful weapons up at the start, like that rocket launcher, and then some of the more mid to high tier weapons like this weapon you're holding now, and on that shotgun rack on the vending machine. But also you've got the objectives that are coming up at the start of the round, and so teams are kind of weighing the risk and reward of going after and locking down objectives and taking those, or going for the different item economy around the map and seeing if they can control those spaces as they position their players around in these different combat arenas.
Gotta love this arcade back here.
Yeah, there's some fun games to explore here.
Halo Infinite, the arcade game. All right.
Oh, yeah. Coming to a 1980s arcade near you.
Halo really is infinite. It's in the distant future. It's on this arcade cabinet.
Yeah, and our designers did a really nice job in this map, really trying to work on the different sight lines that you have from each space, trying to make sure that the amount of threats that a player has, or the different areas that they can threaten when they're in any one position, are constrained to just a few moving parts. And so here, as you're coming down through this elbow route, you can see that upper balcony off to your right, in this lower area that comes back to the station. And depending on what kind of equipment you have, what kind of traversal, you can either just run straight forward through these spaces, or sometimes you can take that grapple hook, go up and down, different things of that nature.
Yeah, it seems like you can really be attacked from any angle at any point, is what I'm seeing here from all these little balconies and perches and sort of short avenues. There's not any sort of one big open space.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you move through these spaces, you can see like we're really trying to do our best to define the silhouettes of the different routes that you can take through the map, and how those also play with those sightlines in this space. So really trying to have those clean edges around different pathways, around the edges of buildings, so you can be precise with landing your shots on enemies as you transition from one area to the next. And there's the Hollow Puppy sign.
Man's best friend got an upgrade. All right. Oh, that's great. So you mentioned strongholds. What are your other preferred game types on this map so far?
Yeah, our oddball mode in here plays really, really fun, and is also one of our competitive modes in this map.
I could see CTF being really interesting here.
Yeah, it's something that we'll see how that plays out. It's definitely something players can put together in custom games on here. That's always a challenge with an asymmetric map.
True.
And especially one like this that's designed for that more kind of circular and flowing gameplay. Attack and defend can be a bit more of a challenge to put together on it.
Was that your really nice way of saying no, Ryan? It's not a CTF map at all. and don't.
That's my way of saying, like, usually players can put together stuff in custom games that we never thought of.
It's almost as if you're the multiplayer designer and I'm just an idiot that doesn't know anything. Now, this is a really interesting space. So
you've done a couple revolutions here, so you can see how as you're taking these different routes, you just kind of swing back around, you come back to these spaces, and players are going to quickly learn how they can transition from one side of the map to the other and the different options they have in doing that. And as you press forward here and kind of work back towards that police station that's in front of you there, you'll be able to see up at about your 1 o'clock there that as you come up to this birdhouse up here, across to your right, there's actually a little balcony that you can climb up on up that way. And there's a few different areas in the map where you can take different traversal paths to jump up and get some kind of more flavorful areas that you can traverse through the space.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
This is this is an art style that we're not used to seeing necessarily in Halo. This kind of dense urban. Bazaar kind of has a little bit of that, but it's not quite as I guess, downtownish, maybe would be the way to put it.
Yeah, so this is more like the transition between new and old Mombasa, right, Donnie?
Yeah, the lore behind it is the tram station, and actually leads to the bigger city. You can actually see it if you go out to the alleyway to your right and turn around, walk through and just look up at the skybox. You can kind of see some of the bigger. Oh, maybe not. Go to your left down that alleyway. Just follow that alleyway down, and now you can turn around and see the city. So you can see there's
the city
more
up
of the
there.
city back there, and they're rebuilding the space elevator.
Well, very cool. So this is Streets, set in New Mombasa. Cayle, thank you so much, and for much more on Halo Infinite all month long, keep it right here on IGN.